Hi, everyone. Welcome to our weekly meditation. Hope everyone's having a good week. Today, we're going to just kind of do what I like to call our buffet meditation, where we're just really layering in different techniques. But as we're doing this, I'm going to invite you guys to just really kind of embrace the ease of the pause, and I'll be guiding us through this. But kind of with the intention that the ability to kind of acknowledge and take that pause is always with us. It's in between our breaths, it's in between our thoughts, it's in between our physical sensations. So that's really going to be our intention today. So with that, I'll invite you to get comfortable where you are. As always, just letting yourself kind of get settled in, taking that nice soft downward gaze. Go ahead, taking the deepest breaths you've taken all day with a nice deep inhale through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Always taking any micro adjustments or changes. And then if the eyes aren't closed already, go ahead and do that if it feels comfortable as you begin to bring the breath inward. Beginning to inhale and exhale through the nose. Just starting to become aware of how the breath is entering the body. Starting with the awareness of the nose and the nostrils. Feeling the cooler air as you inhale and the warmer air as you exhale. Just any other sensations you might be aware of in the nose or nostrils. Feel a light kind of tickle. And then dropping the breath deeper to the belly. Your next inhale, feeling the belly expand as if you're blowing up a balloon in the stomach. And exhaling as you feel the belly fall. As we're starting our practice, as you begin to connect with the breath, you're feeling drawn to place your hands on the specific area of the body, the belly, the heart. Feel free to do so. As you continue to breathe, we'll begin to match our inhale to our exhale. So on your next in-breath, breathing into a count of 3, and exhaling to a count of 3. Just continuing to be with this counted breath. If it's comfortable for you, you can begin to lengthen the count. So if you want to inhale for 4 and exhale for 4, but just beginning to find a cadence and a rhythm that's feeling comfortable. The counted breath isn't resonating. Feel free to just return to your natural flow. And as you continue to breathe in this way, just allowing yourself to become present to the pause between the breath. However fleeting, just recognizing how that pause is always there at the top of the inhale, right before the transition to the exhale, and once again at the bottom of the exhale. Just allow yourself to kind of be present to this pause in its natural state. And now, if it's comfortable for you, you can just begin to suspend the breath just for an extra count at the top of the inhale and the bottom of the exhale. Again, just to acknowledge that accessibility of this pause, how it's always there for us and always leads us to our next breath, thought, our next action. Now just allowing the breath to be natural as we move into our body scan. So as I call your attention to areas of the body, just again, inviting that pause to just rest on specific areas, noting any physical sensation. Beginning with the scalp and the forehead. Feeling your awareness as the eyes begin to soften in their sockets. Softening the sensations around the mouth, the tongue, the chin, and the jaw. Feeling the shoulders soften down and away from their ears. Bringing your awareness to your upper back and your lower back, noticing any support that you're feeling from the chair or the sofa or the floor. Finding the awareness into the hips and the pelvis. Again, just aware of however you're seated, noting any sensation. And bringing our awareness from our hips to our knees and our knees to our toes. And bringing our awareness to the front part of our body, to our belly, to our heart center, feeling the rise and fall of our chest. And just taking a moment to connect with that heart center, noting any physical sensation, perhaps the heartbeat pulsing in the chest, feeling that same pulsing in the palms or the feet. And if you are aware of that kind of pulsing or that vibration, it's okay if you're not. Just seeing if you can once again become aware of that pause. Again, very fleeting, but always there in between the heartbeat, between the pulses. And now just letting your awareness rest at the heart center, or if there's a specific kind of neutral area of the body that you can rest your awareness as you continue to breathe. We'll introduce our silent mantra of so hum. Just silently repeating so hum. It may coordinate with the breath, or it might have a cadence of its own. Just welcoming whatever arises. So, thoughts arise, your attention drifts. Just remembering this is normal and just allowing yourself to return to that gentle, non-judgmental awareness. This is if you're just watching yourself. As always, if the mantra is not resonating, just returning to your breath. Stay here for a few moments longer. I'll keep track of the time. Hear my voice when your time comes. Keeping the eyes closed, you can stop repeating the mantra if you haven't already. And just take the next few moments to just allow yourself to rest in this stillness, this pause. Now, gently beginning to give yourself some deeper breaths. You bring your awareness back into the room, into your body, taking whatever stretch is feeling especially good or nourishing. It might be extending the arms or legs, or gently rolling the neck and head in one direction, and then the other. And as you feel ready, you can gently begin to flutter the eyes open. Again, this can be a really helpful technique to just kind of acknowledge that the pause is always there. So even in our heightened moments, it's easy to get carried away by just returning to our breath, and noticing that transition point between the breaths can be a really helpful way to just kind of immediately tap into our parasympathetic nervous system, which is really just telling our bodies that we're safe and it's okay to feel at peace. So for today, we'll end with a quote by Jill Bolt Taylor. And if you haven't heard of her, definitely Google her and her story. She has an awesome TED Talk and has written, I think, probably several books, but it's a really inspiring story. To experience peace does not mean that your life is always blissful. It means that you are capable of tapping into a blissful state of mind amidst the normal chaos of a hectic life. So that's a really important reminder for any practice that we do. It's not necessarily an escape, but it's more of a way to kind of tap into kind of our internal goodness and innate capacity to feel this peace and this bliss. So thank you guys for being here. We will see you next week. Take care.